Hey guys, just a quick note before the video. We have a new t-shirt out now, The Anatomy of Two Gryphon, because you know what good even is clothing if it's not pointing out specific parts of my anatomy, so the whole world can examine all of my junk. You guys seem to like it when I release new merch, so I thought I'd let you know about this. It comes in all sizes and colors, and you can even get it on a hoodie if you want. So if you want one of these, I'll put a link to it in the description below. Hope you enjoy the video. Hey guys, it is story time. Two Gryphon with you here to keep you company and talk with you for a little while, just about things and some hangout. Just, you know, tell you some stories and answer some of your comments sometimes. And I bet you guys thought that this series wasn't going to come back, didn't you? Yeah, it's been off the channel for quite a while, but the reason for that is because it was a really bad mistake to play No Man's Sky, I'll be honest. I thought that since they'd updated it, maybe it had become a more playable game, but to be very honest, as I was going further into those episodes, there was just nothing to do. I found myself just wandering around and just scanning stuff, and that was it, just kind of like the first time I played it, so it sort of turned out like that, and then after that, I couldn't really think of a game to play for story time, but now that Subnautica has had its full release, I think I'd like it if we could go into some Subnautica action here and get ourselves a new hero with a new story and see what we got going on here. So let's get into this, okay guys? Okay, start a new game. Now, I know I don't want to do hardcore with only one life. No O2 alerts. Creative. Now, you know, I think I'm just gonna go with the normal one. As much as you know, having the hunger and thirst is can kind of be a pain in the ass, it really helps to make your home, when you make a home and you're able to sustain yourself, it makes it feel so much better. It makes it feel so much homier when you can come back to a place where you can get food and water and actually have that going on. So we're gonna go with survival. Just, which is basically the normal game here. Alright, here we go. I do believe we are evacuating. Because, yeah. Something is wrong with our ship.
3, 2, 1.
And there we go. Oh, goodbye, ship. This isn't good. We definitely have a problem here. Oh. We have floating things. It's not good at all. Ouch. That was my face. Why did I get my face smashed? I don't know. Okay. Now, I know about this. First thing we have to do is actually put out the fire, obviously, because no good to have fire around. There we are. All right. Altira. That's cute. So, for those of you who don't know anything about this game,
head trauma. This is considered an optimal outcome.
I don't know, it's not optical for me.
PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive.
Optimal.
To keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the databank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, folks. For those of you who don't know about this game, this is basically a survival game on a planet where there is just nothing but ocean. And we have to survive using the little tools and technologies that we have. We have to craft things. I think we have a couple things in here. What do we got? Oh, good. We got some water. A couple of foods there. I don't need a flare. I'll leave this in there. Okay. Oh, yeah. And we can take a med kit. Yeah. Let's grab that. Okay. So, I've thought about this, and I think that our hero, even though it doesn't look like it right now, he's gonna have gloves on later but our hero...
Orbital hull failure. Cause unknown.
Yes, thank you.
Zero human life signs detected.
Our hero here, his name is Razzle. And you know what? He's a hyena. Which makes this a really awkward place for him because this is the opposite of the environment that he knows. He's from the desert. Now look at this. It's nothing but water. So we're gonna go and we're gonna start collecting things. Actually, let's see here. One of the things we want to get, for Razzle. Okay, we want a repair tool. And we want a knife. So we're gonna have to get these things: silicone rubber, titanium, and cave sulfur. And I know where to get those things. And we're gonna go out and we're gonna get some right now. Now, while we're doing this, I hope Razzle isn't terrified of the ocean. At least I hope he's not as terrified of it as I am. Because I am scared of the ocean. I don't like deep, dark waters with crazy things in it. That's not my gig. Now, another thing we're gonna need too, by the way, is we're gonna need extra... Come here. Oh, I can't take you. We're gonna need extra... Hey, where'd it go? Come here. You look tasty.
New creature discovered.
Okay. We're gonna need another air tank pretty soon because it's gonna get really dull having to go back and forth, up and down for air every just few seconds. So, let's see here. Right, yeah. I'll take that. That is some titanium, which is always good for us. Okay. Now, let's go and let's look for the coral creep vines. Where are those things? I know they're around here somewhere. Be easier to see them at night because they light up. I don't see them right now. Let's see here. I don't have a knife yet. But we're working on it. Where's my... There it is. So, little thing I wanted to talk about today. I do not believe in ghosts. I don't believe that when people die, they stay around, because I don't believe there's nothing for them to stay around. I don't believe in a soul because I've never seen any evidence for anything like that, and so it's just not part of what I believe. So I don't believe that there's anything to stay around. However, there have been some very, very interesting times in my life where if I did believe in ghosts, I could pretty nearly say that I had solid evidence that they exist, even though I don't believe in them. And one of them, probably the best example I could think of, was not long after my father died, which is, it's a really, really heavy thing to have to go through. And the reason why is because when you have a family member, like a father or somebody, you know, close especially, and that person dies, your brain doesn't really, it won't accept that right away. And this is just the way it is, because our brains get attached to people, and they get attached to things, and especially something that you've been around all your life, a person you've been around all your life. Well, your brain is gonna take, you know, longer than, you know, a week to actually, for you to wrap your head around that. And for a while, what generally happens, I'm gonna go down there, but I'm gonna get some air first. For a while, what generally happens is when you first lose someone, you forget. You forget you've lost them. And your brain will still keep telling you that they're around. You know, your brain will still keep thinking that, you know, whenever something happens, I need, oh boy, out. I'm gonna die. Okay, that's good enough. So this is a good place. I need this. Hang on. I need to go up. Okay, right down there. Need to not forget where this is. So, you lose someone, and your brain doesn't accept it, and you keep thinking that this person is still there. You see something on TV or something happens, and I'm out. Get out away from me! Okay, that one missed me good. Ooh. Yeah, you can bite me, buddy. You know, maybe I ought to go grab this while I'm here.
Detecting sulfur deposits in the local cave systems.
Yeah, thank you for that. I just picked it up.
Essential component of the repair tool, oxygen.
Yeah, I know. I'm working on it. Okay. So here I am, and I'm going through that phase at the time, and that very thing would happen to me. I'd see something on TV, or I would rent a video game that I thought my dad might like to play with me. Or I'd read something about something in a computer journal that was interesting because he was into computers too, and I thought, well, maybe, you know, maybe he'll be interested in this, and then I'd have to remember, oh wait, he's not here, and he's never coming back. And every time that happens, every time you realize that your family member or the loved one you had is gone, it's almost like you have to relive their death again. Because
New blueprint acquired.
Inventory full. Because you have to realize it again. You have to go through the pain of losing them over and over and over again until you finally, your brain starts finally remembering that this person isn't there anymore. Well, it was during this period of time. We lived in a very old, weird house. It was big too, and it was creepy. But once my father had died, some creepy things started to happen. We need this. I would hear. Now, you get used to a person's, say, you know, just little things about them, like their footsteps. You get used to their footsteps, and how heavy those footsteps are, and the space between those steps.
The fabricator cooks small organisms while disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluids, and internal organs, thus rendering them safe for human consumption.
Yeah, I know, eat something. I get it.
It's common for those accustomed to synthetic foods to be repulsed by eating an animal carcass. Remember that humans survived this way for millennia. You can too.
There we go. Now we're all fixed up. Okay. I'm gonna dump some things off into the storage unit here. Oh, I need to make those. Okay, hang on here. I'll make some titanium out of that wreckage we found. There we are. We're gonna need that. I started to hear in my house, I would hear my father's footsteps coming down the hallway. I mean, the way the boards creaked, and I mean, it was so detailed. I don't know why this happened, but you could hear the boards creaking. You could hear him walking the way he would walk down the hallway. Problem was that by the time he got to the place where the hallway emptied out into the main room, he wasn't there. And, let's see here. No. Yeah, repair tool. And, he just, there was nobody there. Now, I know it's not just me. Because one time...
Standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Braxis Prime.
Gotcha.
The knife remains the only exception.
Well, a knife is only a weapon if you use it like that.
Radiation levels. Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core sustained during planet fall.
Okay, so we now have, we got a knife.
Blueprint acquired.
And we got a repair tool. Looky here. That's right. Gonna get this all in gear. Boom!
Systems online. Running full environment diagnostic and outputting results to databank.
Okay. Let's repair the radio here. And there's a message. Oh.
This is Aurora. Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9.
That's a long time.
Hours. Continue to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
I don't think we're going to be waiting for that long, are we? All right. So we have a tank now. That's a standard tank. Is there a enhanced high? Oh, there is. I need a regular tank, glass, silver ore, titanium. Okay. Let's, I think that's the next thing we should go for there, because we need to be able to stay under longer. Now, I think I can make glass because I have quartz. Let me see if I can make glass. Oh, I've got it on me. Okay. How many glass can I make? Let's see here. Glass. Oh. I need 2 of them for 1 glass. Dams. Okay. So that's a glass. And I needed, what did I need for this? For this, this enhanced tank. I needed 2 glass. I've got the titanium. I've got the tank. I just need some silver ore. Okay. So we'll go out and we're gonna look for some more quartz and silver. And while we're doing that, yeah, I'm gonna talk it was so interesting, because it wasn't just me that heard it. My dog, one time, we were sitting there and I swear, it was the exact sounds of my father coming home, putting his keys on the table, right? And even the dog got up and went in to greet him. Of course, the dog came back, and the funny thing was that because I was still in that mode where I wasn't used to him being gone, it just seemed normal. It sounded like a normal sound to me. It's, oh, Dad's home. And the dog went in there, and then the dog came back, and nobody came with him. And that's when I remembered, once more, that Dad was dead. And I went in there, and there was nobody. There was nothing. There were no keys. There was nothing that made any of the sounds that I'd heard. Nothing. It was just empty, completely empty in there. Now, I still don't believe in ghosts. But what I do believe is that there are things that we can't explain. And some people are very uncomfortable with question marks. They don't like to leave things up to just, well, we don't know, and that's the end of it. They don't like that. That makes them feel uncomfortable. I guess I can understand that, but in my case, I'm perfectly fine with question marks. If I don't know, then I don't know. Come here. I need you. Where'd you go? There you are.
New creature discovered.
If I don't know, then I don't know, and I'm...
Forms may have unexpected applications. Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival strategy.
Yeah. Thanks for the advice. Alright, we're gonna look for silver. Oh man, I don't even know. See, one thing I don't know about this game is where all the stuff is. There's a lot of people who play this game and they know exactly what areas everything is in. I don't. Because I haven't played this in a long time. I played this when it first came out, and then I decided to leave it alone until they finished it. And so now I don't know where any of this junk is. I do know what this is. I'll take me some of that, because that is always good to have. So, yeah, it was a very interesting experience, and I still wouldn't say that I believe in ghosts, but I do believe something very weird was happening, and rather than just saying it was a dead person that was around, I'd like to see some real research done into things like this and why it happens. Because, I mean, what did cause it? Is there any way to prove what caused it? Is there any way I mean, was it all hallucination? Was it... No, it wasn't hallucination. It couldn't have been, because, like I said, my dog heard it once, and so did my brother. My brother was in the room with me once and just got a good earload of what sounded like Dad roaming around the house, and there was nobody else in there but he and I. So I know it wasn't just me, but I'd like to know what causes it. Warts, we need this. I would really like to know when something like that. Oh, silver, nice.
Wiring kits are an essential component of many habitat modules.
Okay, now I'm gonna try not to get lost in here and die, because that would be bad. I don't want to drown. I'm gonna need more silver. What's that? That's titanium. I think I've got enough of that. I may look in there. Oh, yuck. Yeah, get away from me. You're yucky. So, like I said, guys, I don't know. There's some things in life that I'm not sure about, and I may never in my life be sure about them. But I guess my point to this is that there is a benefit to simply leaving questions as questions, to simply leaving them open. I mean, there's sometimes when, you know, you have the evidence and there's the science out there, and you can actually, you know, look up the facts and get the truth. There are some things where we don't have that. We don't have that option. We just don't know. And in some of those cases, some of the times, oh boy, get away, no. And some of those times, it's just, I think, best to leave it as a mystery. You know, while I'm a skeptic, and I am a big skeptic, I still don't believe that everything should be explained. I don't think that everything should always have an answer. If we don't know it, then we don't know it. And I think it's important to be comfortable with that. Copper
is an essential component of all powered equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely, but plausible.
Uh-oh. Please tell me I'm not lost in here. Oh boy. I'm finding crystal. Okay, good. Woo! Thought I was doomed there. Bladderfish, you belong to me. Okay. We're gonna head back now to the habitat. There's something I still don't have. I have the silver. I may have the glass. I may actually be able to make an extended tank now. Maybe. We'll see. Let's go in here and find out. And, if so, then good for us. Because Razzle here really would like to be able to breathe longer underwater. Okay, so I know we need more glass. Right. Okay. There we go. Now, what else did we need? We needed... the standard O2 tank. Well, I have one. Do I have to take it off of me? I bet I do. Okay, let's just take it off. Put it in here. I can't because I don't have room. Okay, let's dump some stuff. I'm gonna dump a few things here. There's some extra titanium there. Well, it'll become titanium at some point anyway. Okay, oops. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Actually, I don't need those in here. I don't need those in there, and I don't need these in there either. But I know I'm gonna need those sometime. Okay. So that's what we'll just leave it as for now. Now, let's go ahead and, take this and put it in our thing. Now we have it. And now, can we make... we can. High capacity O2 tank, thank you. There we go. All right. Okay. We got air for miles now. Haha. Okay, I can make water because I got a bladderfish, and bladderfish just turns, for some reason, it's a fish that it just turns into a water bottle. I don't know how that happens, but it does. Let's cook this. Okay. So, what do we need next, guys? You know what I think we need next? A scanner. We need a scanner. Because, we're gonna be scanning some things to get blueprints. And I know, where's the battery? Okay. Okay, I've got enough to make a battery, but you know what? We're gonna save that for the next time. Guys, I really miss doing story time for you guys. And I hope that, I hope you enjoy the return of this. We're gonna be doing this for a while. And, if it ever does drop off again, remember it won't be for long. Because I enjoy doing this series for you, and you guys have told me that you enjoy it too. So we're going to keep doing it, and we're going to have fun doing it. And I'm going to try to keep you company and just tell you stories from my life that maybe they'll be relevant to you. Maybe they'll help you out. Has anything like this, like I've described, ever happened to you? Have you ever run into what would be a ghost? What happened? Let me know. Tell me your stories, because I like to read them. So, for now, guys, we're going to take off, but we will be back. And until then, take care.